All right, welcome in, everyone. We're going to see what your message is from Spirit today. As always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope you all are doing wonderful. Thank you again for all of the positive energy that you bring. I'm sending that all back to you tenfold. All the love, the support, the likes, the subscribes, the hypes, the memberships, even everything. I am so humbled and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so we're going to get into this reading here, starting with the Kipper. I was guided to that deck, and then we'll see what else we need to know. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know? Okay, there's something here about a main female. The number 2 might be significant. Okay, what else? Okay, there's also something about a false person. Okay, the number 8 might also be significant. Okay, anything else, Spirit? One more shuffle here. Okay, we also have child. So the number 18 might also be significant here. Okay, so this could talk about a literal child that either you have or this false person has, but it could also be something as far as immaturity of this false person. You know, maybe this false person has been acting immaturely. I also feel like this child card could also indicate a new beginning of some sort as well, but we'll see what comes out. Okay, the number 18 might also be significant. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we do have the wealthy man. Number 13 might be significant as well. Okay, so obviously don't make any of these stories fit if they don't. But there's something here going on with a false person at least. And I do feel no matter what that child card is about, it could, it could literally be about a child, but I feel like that aside, whoever this false person is, they are immature. I do feel that in the energy here. All right, let's see what this is about here. All right, Spirit. What can you tell me about this main female here? What can you tell me about the main female first? We'll see what that's all about first. Okay, we've got the Ace of Cups. We have Strength. A Nine of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Okay, yep, and the Empress. Okay, on the bottom, we have the Three of Wands. So for a lot of you, this main female is you, okay? And so it could be that this is just the feminine aspect here, because I feel like I said, you all are showing up in Empress energy here. It's that receptive, loving, nurturing, caring energy. Okay? And you're someone that others look up to. You know your value, you know your worth. Others do as well. And you are high vibrational. You're elevating spiritually. You're ascending. Okay? And that, unfortunately, brings people into your life sometimes who are jealous and envious of that. Okay? And they try to dim your light, they try to bring you down, they try to sabotage you. Okay? And so I feel like you all are moving toward a new beginning here in love, possibly even just a new beginning of some sort that is something that is near and dear to your heart, something that you're moving toward because you're in that unconditionally loving energy. I feel that this is good karma coming your way. And for some of you, I feel like it's been held back from you. That maybe there's something here that this false person has been trying to sabotage as far as whatever this is for you. And I feel like as the Empress, this is something that you're deserving of. It's something that you are supposed to be receiving, which is why it's Empress energy. Because Empress energy is the receiving energy, whether you're male or female. But again, I feel like something here has been held back from you. For some of you, it's this person. Okay? Under that is family room. So I feel like there's something here that's talking about that this wealthy man was supposed to come toward you, or whoever this counterpart is. I feel like these are counterparts. Okay, just put yourself wherever is, appropriate. But I feel like these two are counterparts, and with family room, you were supposed to have that with this person. And I feel like this false person has been holding that back from you. They've been sabotaging this somehow. Okay. And it could be due to their pride and ego. It could be that this person is stubborn and has low confidence, low self-esteem. They want to be the Empress, but they don't want to do the work. They feel entitled to be the Empress. They're portraying themselves most likely as an Empress, but they're not. They're a false person. And again, part of the reason why is because they are immature. They probably act like a child. They probably have tantrums. Okay? This person is envious of your strength, of your confidence, of your resilience. And so this person knew that your wish fulfillment, and possibly even this other person's wish fulfillment, was for the both of you to get together. And I feel like whoever this person is, because I feel like for a lot of you, it is this wealthy man. But like I said, this could be you as well. Just put yourself in wherever is appropriate. But I feel like this person here was supposed to potentially make you an offer here. They were supposed to give you this Ace of Cups. This person was supposed to come toward you with a love offer, with an offer of emotion, an apology even, and they were supposed to express, like I said, their love for you, their emotion, wanting to have a new beginning here that was heart-based. Now, like I said, maybe you all are also moving toward a new beginning in another direction. I mean, maybe with another person, but I mean like something as far as a life path type thing where maybe it's your career, your job, could be a project you're working on, a business, something like that. There's something here that you're working on or moving toward that is meant for you, that is some kind of new beginning in some area that is born from your heart space. Okay. I mean, obviously take it only if it fits for you, but I am getting that energy as well. And so I feel like somehow this false person just tried to block everything from you, not just this person, but every good thing that's supposed to come your way. Excuse me. They did something here, but they absolutely, I hate to use crude terminology, but cock blocked you. Okay. So with the Three of Wands being here, you're looking toward the future. You're focused on the future. I feel like whoever, this wealthy man, like I said, if wherever you are in this story, I feel like whoever this is, you're in separation with this person. You most likely chose yourself, gave the love to yourself, and you walked away because you're the Empress and you know it. And you moved away from the situation because you knew it wasn't right. You knew that something was going on here behind the scenes intuitively. And you're focused on yourself. You're focused on whatever else this Ace of Cups could be for you. And I feel like this false person not only is threatened that this wealthy man might be coming toward you, but they're threatened by everything else that you're accomplishing in your life as well. Okay? All right. So I'm being told to grab these cards. So we've got water energy, a lot of water. It's almost all water. We do have fire as well, and then Leo energy. Okay, so a lot of emotion here in this whole thing on all sides. Tell us about this false person, Spirit. Who is this false person? Tell us about this false person, please. Okay, so deep down, it is someone who knows that they're a fool, but they're also secretly wanting a new beginning in life as well. In some way. They want to start over. This person is disappointed with life. They don't like themselves as a person. Okay. Obviously, like I said, this person does feel foolish for a lot of the things that they've said and done in life. But not only are they disappointed in themselves, but, and that's something that they would probably never admit to anyone. But this false person, they're just in regret that their life has not turned out the way they wanted it to. That the manipulation and things like that they've done have not brought them these new beginnings the way they've expected them to happen. Okay, so this person is looking to start over in life. They want to make things be a certain way for themselves. Okay, who else is this false person, Spirit? What do we need to know about this person's energy, who they are? Okay, it's someone who hides behind a mask, hides behind the scenes, hides behind darkness. Okay, they're very secretive, they're shady. Okay, they lie about who they are, about what they've done. Okay, we've got the Four of Wands. I feel like this false person has been with this wealthy man. Okay, for some of you, it could be that they've been with this main female. Like I said, just depending on where you put yourself in this situation. But this false person has been trying to keep this other person away from you. Okay? So let's see what else. Yeah, the Magician. They've been trying to control things behind the scenes here. I know that a lot of people don't subscribe to the idea of spell work, but I feel like this person has potentially been doing spell work as well. Okay, and casting negative intention and throwing around like evil eye type things. I mean, that is considered spell work. It doesn't have to be with a cauldron and making potions or chanting under the moon. It doesn't have to be that way, or whatever people do. It, it can just be gossip. It can be negative intentions, sending evil eye, wishing evil or hardship on other people. Okay. This person is very confused. They don't know themselves. They don't know what they want out of life. They know they want to start over, but they don't know how. This person, again, is very immature. I feel like they want to keep their options open. So they're very, like I said, confused about life. They're confused about their direction. This false person does not understand how to make things happen in a positive way in their life. Okay. This person could have third parties. It could be a third party as well. But I also feel with the Three of Cups that this false person, they could be a friend of yours. Could be someone you know. Now my left eye is twitching. So it could be someone you know. It could also be someone who likes to go out and party, have a good time. Okay. Could be someone who drinks. What else can you tell us about this false person, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. It's someone who feels lacking. Okay. They might be having financial issues as well. But it's someone that deep down is very insecure. They do not feel good about themselves. They don't feel good enough, especially when they see you or hear about you or know anything about you. I mean, this person knows that you are way higher elevation wise than they are. And in one sense, I feel like this person possibly even admires you, but it fuels that envy within them. Okay. Yeah. This person is feeling in a state of lack, like they never have what they want. Okay. Again, I feel like there's something here potentially about a child, but I feel like this is immature energy and it's related to emotion. Maybe this person does know that they owe you an apology for what they've been doing here, but I do feel with the Page of Cups being here that this person has tried to sabotage things for you and it was based out of emotion. Okay. Yeah. With the Lovers here. This person, I feel, knows. Now, okay, to back up a little bit, this person could have love for whoever this other person is. Okay. And they wanted to be chosen. And maybe they did get chosen because they portrayed themselves in a different way than what they really are. I feel like this person knows that you are someone that's strong enough that you are someone that would choose yourself. And maybe I feel like you have in this situation. And that's something that was unexpected. This person wasn't expecting you to make that choice. And so you basically took yourself out of the game here. And now this false person, they don't know what to do because you're not around anymore. So I feel like they know deep down that this other person wants to choose you, that they have love for you. and that they have been undermining this whole situation from the beginning. And you probably intuitively knew that. Okay. Anything else about this false person, Spirit? Yeah, for some of you, you work with this person potentially, or this has something to do with work. Okay. And it looks like whoever this false person is, they're going through at least one tower, if not more than one. Okay. I don't have any court cards out here other than the Page of Cups. I mean, this could be anyone, this false person. Okay. You'll probably know if this reading is for you and who this false person might be. I am getting for a lot of you, this is third party energy though. And third party doesn't have to be romantic. I mean, for a lot of you, I feel like it is. For some of you, it could be a family member as well, but maybe a family member of this other person who didn't want you two together or something like that. But this person could very well be a romantic interest here. And they're going through a tower right now. Okay, so things are not going the way they want them to. All right. So as far as signs, we had water and fire before. Now I see earth and we have air. So all signs are here. We have Aquarius energy. We've got Aries energy, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. Gemini again, and Scorpio. Okay, but all signs are here. Okay. All right, we'll find out what this child is about too, and then see. All right, Spirit. So what is this child about? Can you tell us about child here? What do we need to know about this? Okay, we've got the Two of Cups. The Ten of Wands. The King of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Okay, and the Page of Swords. At the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups here. I'm going to be for real, like this child could actually be an actual child here. Okay, I feel like this false person portrayed themselves as a soulmate. Okay, and I feel like there is the high potential here that there was an actual child. But I also feel that it also is talking about immature behavior on this false person side, because I feel like they portrayed themselves falsely as a soulmate. Okay, if anything, they are a karmic soulmate, and they had the goal of bringing burden, excessive burden at that, to this other person, as well as yourself, but definitely to this other person. Okay, now again, we've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. So it's very possible that these two are married. It's possible that they were in a long-term relationship, that this false person had roped this person in and they've been involved for quite a while. So again, like I said, there could actually be a child involved here, but it's also this person acting immaturely and having the goal, actually, of bringing burden to somebody. It's malicious, it's evil, and I feel like this person from the get-go has wanted to keep their options open. They have not, so whether these people are married, whether these people have been in a long-term relationship, the goal here from this false person was to keep their options open. They never had the goal of being committed to one person. They might have told this person that, but that was a lie. And I feel like they wanted to use confusion, manipulation, and things like that to keep this person under their spell or under their control. Okay? And they probably used lust and schmegsual type energy to keep this person engaged. That's probably what got them engaged in the first place. And King or Queen of Wands, I mean, that's not a stable energy. Yes, it's passionate, it's schmegsual, it's lustful, but it's not stable. And not only that, even if there is love at to some degree, they're not, it's not about cups. It's not emotion. So the only emotion that's probably being shared between these two people is passion. And I feel like there was nothing here born out of unconditional love or anything like that. It was just born out of schmegsual type lustful energy. Always wondering if the grass is greener elsewhere. And unfortunately, the thing is that I feel like this false person noticed that the other person, the person that they've been involved with here, has been wounded. Okay, so they've got wounding and they realized it. They knew exactly what buttons to push. They knew exactly what to tell this person, how to disillusion them about the future, what to promise them, to fool them and trick them into a relationship. Okay, so although they're very strategic, I feel like this false person is very immature in their behavior. Okay, but like I said, there could be very well a literal child that is in the mix here as well, whether you know that or not. Okay, and with the Page of Swords being here, I do feel like, number one, this false person keeps a very close eye on this other person and what they do and say. I mean, I'm hearing that they, could even have like a tracker on their car or cameras all over the place or something where they make this person check in with them periodically because they need to be in control. But I also feel with the Page of Swords that this false person could be watching you as well, because I know that they know about you. And there could very well be something here that you find out about this situation. You might see it, you might hear it from someone. Okay, with the Page of Swords as well. Okay. So why do we need to know this, Spirit? Like, why does the collective need to know this? I mean, I see that whoever this person is, that they wanted to bring the collective a love offer here. Okay, we've got the Hermit. Maybe you all have been in isolation. Maybe there's separation, obviously, between you and this other person. Okay, we've got the King of Swords. So you, male or female, doesn't matter. You could be in separation with this other person. Yeah, like no contact, no talking. You followed your intuition. You moved away from this situation. Okay, you're very intuitive. This is a spiritual connection that you have with this person, and it was blocked. So I feel like Spirit just wants you to know, possibly, that things were done here I'm going to say it again, to cock block you from being with this other person, that this person was also trying to block you from your blessings as well. Okay, your abundance, because of envy. I feel like if there was a child, or is a child involved here, that might have been a strategy on this false person side to be tied to this other person long term, even if they split up. Okay, especially if it is where you resonate with this wealthy man, might be with this false person or have been with them, and this person, obviously, if they do have financial wealth, this false person wants that money. So of course they're going to try to have a child. So that means child support, alimony, and I'm pretty sure, I'm not in this situation, so I can't say, but it does go until the child's 18, right? I could be wrong. You can correct me in the comments, but yeah. So this false person knew that this person had money or something, inheritance, something like that. And maybe they have a good job. All they want from this person is money. Again, it's immature. So this person has blocked you from having this person. This person was blocked from you. I feel like this false person maybe threatened this person as well. Okay. What else do we need to know this, Spirit? Yeah, they blocked you getting an equal give and take from this person. And I'm hearing that if, like I said, there is an actual child here, that they, again, strategized for the fact that if they split up and this person gets together with you, that you will never get an actual equal give and take, because this person will be tied to giving to that situation for years. Okay, so that was strategy on their part. They know that you deserve equal reciprocity, and unfortunately, this person is trying to undermine that. Okay, yeah, you were supposed to have a new stable beginning here with this person. You were supposed to be stable financially, that this person was supposed to assist you stability wise, and it got taken away by this false person. Okay, that this false person basically did whatever they needed to keep you away from this person and isolate this person from you. Okay, and I feel like whether this person you've been dealing with, and like I said, male or female, doesn't matter, is an air sign or not, this person felt like logically they needed to detach from you, that this person was maybe threatening them and manipulating them, and they just felt that they did not want to bring this into your life, is what I'm hearing. But I also feel that this person knew that it wasn't right. I feel like this person knows that what this false person is doing isn't right, but they know that keeping you from your goals and your dreams, from going down a better path, was also not right. So they didn't want any part of it. So even though they were supposed to be with you, and this person was supposed to bring you this stability financially, they kind of had to shut off from their emotion from you. Okay. And so there was an ending, I feel, between you and this person. Like I said, I felt that separation, and I feel like maybe you have gone through a glow up here, but there were significant lessons involved with this. And I feel like you have definitely embraced those lessons. So that Ace of Cups, I feel like there is something coming your way that's separate from this person. Now, maybe this person is also coming your way. I don't see that right now, but I did feel that before in the reading. But there is something else coming your way as well. And it could be a person, it could be an opportunity, whatever it is. But now, after death, we also have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands here. So, and I just got chills. It's possible that this is related to these other two people. Spirit, tell us about the Ten of Wands, Three of Swords, death, please. Wow, okay, the Ten of Swords. Wow. Ending full of betrayal. Oh, yeah. Seven of Swords. I feel like not only is death about the ending between you and this person, but again, I'm getting that energy, which I've been seeing this in my readings here very in the recent past here, just in the last like maybe week or two, where I feel like this false person and whoever they've been dealing with, your person, they're going through an ending. Okay. And again, it's something heartbreaking. It's creating a lot of burden. There's a lot of betrayal involved, lies, deceit. And it could be because this false person was trying to be in the Emperor energy. It's low vibrational, but they were trying to be someone in control, toxically. I'm surprised the devil hasn't been out here, but I feel like this person is possibly even narcissistic, that they are someone who feels entitled to getting their way, and they'll do whatever they have to get that. Okay, including having a child just for the sake of money. Okay, so yeah, I do feel that there's an ending here between these two people. But Spirit does want you to know that for whatever it's worth, and granted, whoever this person is, this King of Swords who moved away from you or caused you to move away from them, yes, they had their part to play. So it's not like you can just completely forgive this person and say that, well, you did what you had to. No, they had a part to play in this. But Spirit wants you to know that there was someone else here involved. See, now I'm starting to lose my voice. So there's something here about communication as well. I feel like this false person could have manipulated this King of Swords and told them, if you talk to collective, if you reach out to them, if you message them, then I'm going to make this happen. And they stifled them. They basically shut them up. Okay. So yeah, with the High Priestess, you might know this intuitively, that this might have been going on behind the scenes. Okay. But yeah, you were supposed to get an equal give and take, but from this person, and I feel like it was robbed from you. This Ace of Pentacles, and it was because of this false person. Okay. So we've got Aries energy here, also Cancer and Virgo. Oh, and Scorpio, but all signs are here. Okay. All right. Well, I do hope this reading helped and brought you some clarity, some information to the situation. If you feel like it fits with your story, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, take care. Namaste.